Now let's dive into Cheap Heat. Ryan, you got something about the Smashing Pumpkins reunion?
Yeah. Some heat coming from their former bass player, Darcy. Now, as you've probably heard, the Smashing Pumpkins are doing a reunion tour, which is great, but what's bringing it on? Is it financial woes? That's what Darcy says it is. She said she was talking to Billy Corgan a few weeks before it actually started brewing about it. And, he was telling her supposedly that the NWA has really hurt his finances and that's the reason for the reunion tour is that he needs the green. Mm-hmm. So, look, here's a message from me to you, Billy. Maybe, just maybe, if you don't book matches like James Ellsworth to go for your title, maybe it would seem legitimized and people would jump on the NWA train. You got a lot of history. You got the 10 pounds of gold. Flair held it. Harley Race held it. Tons of these old superstars that you could have come back and run promos for your organization. They're not going to want to come because it's a joke now, dude. What are you doing? This guy in indie promotions all across the country, this guy's first match. He's not even a main eventer or a title shot in indie wrestling anywhere in the world. And you're putting him as the first title shot against your guy? What are you smoking, dude?
My favorite part of some of these episodes is when Ryan cuts promos on other people. That's good stuff.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
like, and you know what? I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was. I guess that I'm so angry of what you're doing with the NWA, I can't get it out of my brain. But believe me, there's a lot more things I want to say, but my son's in here with us, and I think you're doing a terrible job. And I was really excited when you bought the NWA. You should have kept the strap on Storm. Storm is an amazing guy. He's an amazing wrestler. And yeah, he's in his 50s, but he can wrestle circles around Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis has some of the worst timing I've ever seen in my whole life in the ring, and this guy's your champ? It's a joke, bro. He may look good in a suit and look good in his expensive watches when he walks in there and he cuts a promo with his flashy British accent or wherever he's from, New Zealand or whatnot, but this guy can't wrestle. The two matches he had with Tim Storm were absolutely atrocious, and I can tell you with 100% accountability that wasn't Tim Storm's fault. That was all Nick Aldis. They were garbage matches, both of them, and then he had a garbage match with Ellsworth. What, you didn't get these guys together before the match? They didn't run through the match? It was a train wreck, bro. Go make your money with the Smashing Pumpkins, and then you're going to continue to lose it because you're putting crap out, and I'm done.
What he said.
Tell us how you really feel, Ryan. But yeah, so obviously you have and look, I haven't seen much of Nick Aldis, but come on now, you got to find a better opponent than James Ellsworth because let's face it, James Ellsworth is a glorified jobber, is what he is, and the fact that he ever beat AJ Styles in a match is absolutely atrocious. But I don't know what they were trying to do with Ellsworth. I mean, he was getting squashed by Braun Strowman, and all of a sudden,
yeah.
How did this dude? How do you know how he got over? The most over James Ellsworth has ever been is when Jericho put him on the list. I mean, to me that, and because I remember that promo, that's still one of my favorite promos ever. When there was the 5-on-5, the Raw versus SmackDown, and Jericho was like, "Wait a minute, what the hell is that?" And he points at Ellsworth, and he's like, "There's a lost child at ring. Somebody to come pick him up, please." And he called him Chintz McMahon. That was that was absolutely amazing. I love me some Jericho. But yeah, so.
Then one more thing. Go ahead. During the match, I got to get this off my chest too. So during the match, Ellsworth hits a flatliner on him. He gets a 2 count, and then a wobbly Nick Aldis stands up. He hits him with the no chin music. He gets a 2 count on that. Who are you booking this guy to be? The Undertaker? How does he kick out of a flatliner and then immediately get a no chin music and then kick out of that? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But, that's why I guess they're not WWE. So.